Roy Haynes on the drums. Here at the Ed Sullivan Theater in my office. How you doing, Mr. Haynes?
I'm good, man. And you?
I'm really good. I'm glad to be here playing.
I'm glad to be here playing with you, man.
How old are you?
No, I was born in 1925.
Wow.
Yeah. And had the great opportunity to play with a lot of the great. I played with Louis Armstrong for a little bit, you know, not steady.
How old were you when you first started playing gigs?
I was a teenager. In fact, in Boston, they were very strict. That's why I grew up in Boston. And I wasn't supposed to play where they served alcohol. So certain nights they used to just kind of hide me away. Because they say the cops were coming in, you know, the cops are coming in. Oh. So I couldn't wait till I had a little beard or something.
Yeah.
Look a little older.
Yeah.
So I was born in 1925, man.
How did you get into playing jazz? As you know, there's a lot of different styles of music.
The street that I lived on, in the Roxbury section of Boston, was Haskins Street, H-A-S-K-I-N-S. And there was a great old-time drummer that lived there, that street, and he was a friend of my father. And he gave me some drum lessons. Yeah, but growing up there was great, man. Irish people, Jewish synagogue in front of our house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I grew up around a lot of people, and I knew all the holidays. The holidays in Boston, the Jewish kids wouldn't go to school that day, so I started staying out on the holidays too. They say, "What are you staying out for? You ain't that."
Right.
But growing up there was great, man. A lot of different people.
What are some of the most memorable bands that you were a part of?
Count
Basie.
I started to say Count Basie. I wasn't part of it. I thought you could ask me the bands that I liked.
Yeah.
I did get a chance to play with Basie a couple different times.
Wow, I didn't know that. Is that on
I
recording?
didn't work with him steady, but I played, you know, yeah.
And when you played in the big bands in that era, people would be dancing in the audience, right?
Yeah.
Dancing to jazz.
Sure, that's right.
That's right. People don't dance to jazz anymore.
Yeah.
What do you think changed in the music?
The people.
Huh.
The people changed. Well, a lot of people came up with a lot of other ideas. You know, I was lucky to play with a lot of the great old timers. Yeah. And I played with new people too.
Yeah. Yes.
Sarah Vaughan was kind of new. I was with her for about over 5 years, man. It was the first time I ever went to Europe, any place, was with Sarah Vaughan.
What was the reception like in Europe when you first went out there?
The reception was...
in the 40s.
I mean, it was
they
great.
had never heard anything like that before.
Well, during that time they hadn't heard, and I was fortunate enough to play with people like Sarah. She was very original.
Right.
I played with Ella, Ella Fitzgerald too, but she was older than Sarah.
Yeah.
So Sarah and I could, Sarah was older than me too.
Right.
But, you know, I could hang out. I was known to hang out with older people, you know.
Oh yeah, they got the wisdom. Older female. That's it. How do you conceive of rhythm?
Rhythm.
Heart.
That's where it comes from.
Wow.
It's there.
It's there.
I'm thankful, man. Every day is Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's right.
My mother was from Barbados, my mother and father. And my mother was very religious.
Yes.
My father wasn't.
Oh, wow.
He used to drink, you know, he was from Barbados.
Did they play music down there? Are they musicians?
My father was, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He played, in fact, when when I was a little kid, he had an organ in the house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had an organ, so I was kind of used to having an organ, man.
Yeah.
From Barbados and played the organ.
Oh, the organ is beautiful.
Yeah.
B3 organ?
A big, one of them old-fashioned organs,
oh,
naturally.
Yeah.
I don't know if a B3 was out then.
Right.
I'm talking about early 40s.
Wow, like they have that in the movies, the silent films.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Did you play with him ever, or did you play with your father?
Oh, no, I was too young, man.
Oh, wow. What's one of the best road stories that you can remember from being out on the road so many years now?
I do remember when I was with a big band. I'm talking about a band that had 8 brass.
Oh, yeah.
And 5, obviously, people, guitar, piano, bass, and drums, 4 rhythm section. Oh, man. It was good.
Man, big band, that era is beautiful to have all those big bands. Then moving into bebop, you kind of transition with the times. And even the records that you made with Chick Corea is even post-bop and into the modern era. Now he sings, now he sobs.
Yeah, you're very smart.
Yeah, I love that record.
Something.
How did you make that transition from that style to playing with people like Chick Corea?
Because Chick was hip to a lot of the older stuff.
Right.
And I was very fortunate, I should say, I'm very fortunate to play with a lot of older people when I was very young.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, a lot of younger people playing with me. Sometimes somebody young enough to be my child.
Right.
You know, and that, you know, it's still that way, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes people come and see my band and say, "Well, got that guy playing with you?"
Yeah, there's a great photo of you when you were a young man, and you were playing with Thelonious Monk on piano, Charlie Parker's on the saxophone, and Charles Mingus is on bass. It's a quartet. You're the youngest guy in the bandstand.
Yeah.
Playing with giants, you know.
Yeah. I did a lot of that playing with the Giants. Merci.
You broke them in.
I broke them up.